Hey guys, it's Core Ross and Rainbow Six News. Today we have the first teaser for the next season of Rainbow Six Siege and it's called Operation Dread Factor. It's going to be shown off on May 14th. Now this is a surprise because the finals for the pro games is the 7th. So this is a week later, so this will not be connected to the current major event that is going on for Rainbow Six Siege and not going to be connected to the finals where it normally would be. So it's going to be absolutely separate and actually shown off on May 14th. And I'm going to break down the graphic we have here, which is giving me goddamn Outbreak vibes, but hold on. So just in case you don't know, we are going to be getting, for Season 2, because this has actually changed from the roadmap at the beginning of the year, we're getting a Swedish operator. We're going to be getting an update to the shooting range, so this is bringing us in a bunch of moving target options, which looks to be absolutely awesome. And we're also getting a permanent arcade playlist. Now, there's not many permanent arcades, so they're going to throw something else in here. They've got a surprise for us. We don't yet know what that is, but expect something, either old events or something else, to pop into this arcade playlist. Looking forward to getting my hands on that. And that's a permanent playlist, so that'll be there all the time. And then we're also getting a map rework to Consulate. This is the only map rework this year, and looking forward to playing that. And we've also got the new observation blocker gadget, which blocks the view for drones and cameras and all the gadgets and stuff, but for a person they can actually see directly through it. So that's going to be a defensive gadget, and we're interested to see how that actually affects gameplay. But yeah, let's go back to the image. So man, I'm getting some Outbreak vibes from this. And because the permanent arcade playlist has some sort of surprise coming with it, I have been doing a few guesses. One was that maybe we get some old events in it or something like that just to fill it up, or Outbreak could maybe return. That was one of my theories. And this called Dread Factor, with an image that is giving me just total Outbreak vibes, is making me slightly more confident with that kind of theory. But I also think probably not as well. Like, I don't think it is. But I'm curious about this season, that is for sure. There is also some interesting details. So if we actually zoom in on the eye, it looks like we've got like a crushed skull. It's got a kind of weird shape to it, but definitely a skull shape. And this I don't have any direct connection to. It doesn't look like it's Outbreak style or anything like that. It is just quite a kind of generic skull shape. Now, the other thing this could be connected to, because of course Dread Factor is obviously quite a negative operation name, this could be linked to the new bad guy and him eliminating Harry at the beginning of the year. So we could be also looking at somehow this ties into the story and that, you know, there's some sort of dread to it here. Now, the other thing we can take away from this is the eye itself. I'm kind of getting a feminine eye from it, but I honestly don't know. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's the operator looking through this hole either. Yeah, I'm not sure if this has any connection to the new operator, because usually sometimes these teasers tie into the new operator and their gadget. Looking at this, it is literally just a hole in a wall with an eye looking through with this skull reflecting back. And that gives me no clue what the heck we are talking about here. This could be literally anything. So I'd love to hear your theories. What are we looking at here? What is this? Is this, the eye of the new operator? Is this somehow connected to their gadget? Dread Factor, what could that mean? And also, we don't even know if this is going to be an attacker or defender. Like, my guess is that it's a defender, because we got Brava last season, but that's not always a good yes. And yeah, I've just got no clue. It's a weird one. And because it gives me Outbreak vibes, I'm getting tempted to say that maybe we're going to get some Outbreak stuff. But they did say a long time ago, just to make sure everyone's clear here, that Outbreak was kind of built on an older version of Siege and they just couldn't bring it over to the newer version, so it just wouldn't work. And it's a little bit sad because it was the first ever Rainbow Six Siege event and it didn't have the opportunity to actually return, which is sad. So yeah, a very unusual operation name, a very unusual operation graphic, and of course we'll get more teasers leading up to the reveal. Also, like I say, very odd that it's not actually with the major that's going on right now and not connected to the finals at all. That's bound to hit the numbers they'll get on their actual live streams because there's no reveal connected to it whatsoever, and the reveal will actually follow a full week later. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think of Operation Dread Factor so far with this one image that we have as the only information about this season as of yet.